Right, chat. Welcome. Hopefully you're all doing well today. I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Good to see everyone here today, especially on Arkham Horror Night. A little bit different. Not usually what we do. But I'm excited. Excited nonetheless. Oh my god. I kicked up some dust. And now my allergies are just like meh. Meh. You know what's gonna help? Today's sponsor, Rogue Energy. Blueberry. Anyway, Sean, welcome to chat. Let's see your sanity go away. Probably. Link, welcome to chat. Arkham Horror, damn near killed him. Alex, welcome to chat. Tons of rolled in bones. Matter welcome to chat. Not an Arkham fella, be here for. Thank you for the hydrate. For the banter and spice. Cap, welcome to chat. Evening, y'all. It's been a rough day, but looking forward to Arkham Horror tonight. Hopefully it's all going all right, man. Fat Kid Paladin, welcome to chat. Can't afford another LCG, so I'm going to have to live Arkham Horror through you. I get that. Well, after my video today, you can see how much Marvel Champion sells for, right? I was looking through the prices when I was doing that video, and I was just like, huh. I could probably make a decent amount. But then I had by same token reach out to me today, and they're like, we want to send you something else. And I was like, okay, guess not today. But yeah, I got some of Arkham set up ahead of time because I have a feeling this, I mean, every time I play Arkham, it just takes a long time. So I have a feeling that this will be not much different. So, you know, we'll see. But I am excited to play. I'm a little nervous to play two-handed though, because it's been a while since I played two-handed. So I'm hoping it goes okay. I think it will. Maybe. Also, shout out to everyone with Verizon Wireless. Still no cell phone coverage. Let's go. Yeah, I got a couple of open positions at work, and that we're trying to post and hire for, and we received a notice that our company's on a hiring freeze for an indefinite time. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice when companies do that? Hey, I know you need this, but we're just not gonna hire anyone. So if you could just figure it out, that'd be great. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. But yeah, if you're in the States and you have Verizon, it's not been a fun time. I didn't really notice my cell phone wasn't working most of the day. Well, it was working, but I didn't notice that like the SOS bar kept coming up, and I was like, what the heck? Like, doesn't make any sense. And eventually my boss was like, I can't call you because she was on the road. And I was like, why? Because she's emailing me. She's like, I don't have service. I was like, that's weird. And then it finally like dawned on me. And I was like, oh, it's a thing that's going on. I got it. It's also wild that they haven't been able to figure it out for 7 hours now. I think it's still trending on Twitter. Yeah, still trending on Twitter. Actually, 8 hours. That is wild. Wild. So, you know, thank God for Wi-Fi, I guess. But yeah, so that's been the fun thing with today. So, gotta love it. But yeah. Anyway, hopefully everyone else's week has been going well so far. Midweek, good week. Yeah. I gotta decide. So, as you all may have been able to tell with the videos and stuff, I've had like a Wednesday vlog video and like a Saturday like top 10 list video so far. And I was working on another top 10 list. And I haven't done it yet, but I have to record it. But I have another video from last year that I never posted because it's a sponsored video and the people that are doing the sponsorship are like wanting to review it. And I was like, I hope you like 50 minutes of Marvel Champions talk. And they finally did. So I have to figure out when to post it. If I just want that to go up on one of those days, or if I want to do it like a different day. You know what I mean? I feel like I'll just throw it up a different day and get the extra content out and C'est la vie. But I can't really decide. Good thing I switched to Google. I wish Google stuff was available out here. I really do. Our internet's so bad. Our internet usually goes down. So I was waiting for that to be a thing today. No pressure, Steven. Welcome to the chat, man. But this campaign will do a lot to decide how well the rest of the campaign goes. It'll be all right. I'm not too worried. Oh, hey, Purdue won. Good. That's all right. If I fail, I fail, and we'll just be miserable through the whole thing. I can live with that. It's also my favorite opening scenario. Okay. What I liked about it is because, the one after this is Edge of the Earth. And Edge of the Earth, you have to read about 40 pages to get through. And I was like, oh, this is 4 paragraphs. This is nice. I like that. But yeah. And I have some of the fancier tokens for it, so I'm excited to use them as well. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah. Steve, have you decided if you're getting into the next iteration of Arkham? Like volume 2 or whatever they're calling it now? I don't even know what they're calling it. I really like the first 2 scenarios in this campaign. Okay. Everything I've read is Innsmouth's pretty good. There's some mid-scenario reading. Yeah. I mean, I have them all when we get to it, they're all in books. I have them in binders and put the pages in the binders. And I remember it being a little bit longer, but not ever Edge of the Earth long. And it's the same game. Yeah, I just know a lot of people are bowing out. You know what I mean? So they're just nah, I completed my collection and I'm done, sort of thing. Not that it's bad or anything. Just I was curious if you were one of those people bowing out or not. Tiger Fair, welcome chat. We'll have to catch you on repeat. 50th anniversary premiere Bionic Woman. Sorry, dude. Lindsay's got you beat by a universe or two. Wait. I have to do this justice. Oh, I should have had the thing open. D20 slacking. Once you get the full effect of this. Disappointed. I think through the first 4 scenarios, Innsmouth's my favorite campaign. Does it fall apart then? Or is it just kind of typical Arkham, kind of goes off the rails a little bit and depends on what you do with a lot of other things? I really should set up a button just to do that, because there is a button to do that, but I haven't set it up. I actually have to redo my entire stream deck because I recognized the other day half the buttons don't do anything. Poop, good again. Poop, and the finale is decent. Okay, I could take that. You know what? If the majority of it's good, I'll take that. I've had some stinkers, so. If Only Novels was here, but have you read the Doom book? So she has not. I am halfway through the first one. But the problem is, I am now reading Night of the Seven Kingdoms again. So Dune's kind of on the back shelf right now. But if you've seen the movie, it's so far better than the movie, but it's very similar. My only issue with the Dune movie was that I feel betrayed. The only issue with the Dune movie was that there was just so many clips of Zendaya, and it's not her fault. It's just it's the directing. Of Zendaya's just face, just and again, I don't blame her. I think it's just I just didn't like that. I had to see that same shot for 20 minutes. The 5th one was then for springing something kind of unique. It just felt fat. It's not actively tellable. It's just kind of nothing. Okay. God, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, but the decks we're using, so that everybody knows. When it gets to Edge of the Earth, I say, lost me. Yeah. Edge of the Earth was rough. All right, so that's Trish's and that's Silas's. Siley. So you can see all the decks. I believe those are the decks. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. We built them last stream, so I'm pretty sure those are the decks that are used. So yeah, so we'll see how they go and whatnot. And then I'll have to figure out upgrades. We might do upgrades depending on how long this stream takes. We either will do it at the end of this one or next one. I have a feeling the next one. An upgrade together as a chat. But I don't know for sure yet. Try and chug energy into me. Okay. Let's kind of jump into it. Because I don't know how long this is going to take. At least you're playing really strong investigators. Yeah, somebody basically pointed me this way. I forgot who it was. That like this is the way to go, basically. I really like the Dune films, but they were a hard rewatch. I know I want to rewatch them because I like them, but there was just, again, there was too many like artistic shots, I guess. Like, it's my same issue with the Batman movie with Robert Pattinson. Like, I actually don't mind Robert Pattinson. I liked his take on it. I liked the idea of his more like investigator Batman versus like Christian Bale's like Bruce Wayne more. So I didn't mind it, but it was just like I can only handle so many shots of like rain hitting the ground and like a lamppost that's kind of moody and like that overall like orange, what is it, that color saturation effect that they put on everything. And it was just like, oh, okay. So stuff like that. So I feel like Dune, the second one I might do better with, but the first one I feel like I'm going to struggle with just all those shots of just like, okay. So I don't remember if you even upgrade after the first scenario. Innsmouth has kind of a weird upgrading system. Sometimes you don't upgrade between scenarios because it goes back and forth in time. Ah, okay. All right, we'll see. Played some Marble Champions after therapy today with Magic against Magog. Finally won on the third game. Forgot about whenever they deal damage, they get crowd counters. That plus bad draws must be up. Yeah. And I feel like Magic's a bad matchup because Magog, you just want to rush. Like, it's so susceptible to rush. You need the Innsmouth keys for scenario 1? I got them. I got my fancy keys. Look how fancy they are. I'm just gonna use this stupid zoom feature all the time to upset you all. I played Innsmouth recently, and I was like, I didn't get to upgrade for a bit, and all of a sudden I got 23 XP to spend. I'm actually excited for it because this is the only Arkham scenario I haven't played yet. This is the only one, so I'm excited that like I get to like experience this for the first time. So that should be fun. Because like I said, I want to get back into Arkham Horror. The zoom in stream, I'm all for it. I know, right? Wait till I do it on the table. I just zoom in like the middle of the table so you can't see what's going on, so I can cheat on the sides. That's the real goal. Cheetahs never prosper. Innsmouth has the best campaign-specific mechanics. Flood tokens and keys are goated. Okay. Yeah, we got a bunch of them, so I had more flood tokens on the ground. Oh, no, that's true. I haven't played the Drowned City. That's right. That's right. I keep forgetting that thing exists. But that's true. It's still in Saran Wrap over there. I'm, like, really hesitant to play it. Because it's just, like, I've heard so many negative things about it. I'm, like, a little worried about it. Like, a little worried. Like, I heard at best, it's very just, like, okay. But I think the investigators are good. Allegedly. You get to use those flood tokens again? Let's go. Maybe that's why I have so many of them. Because I was looking at them, I was like, I have like a lot of flood tokens. I couldn't figure out why. That might be why. Okay, let me set up a little bit. And by set up, I mean just Move all my stuff around. Tabletop? Let's go. Oh, excuse me. Put her down there. Ooh, that color balance is crazy. That looks really weird. I like the John City a lot. I actually think you'd like it because it's simpler than a lot of the other campaigns, which may be why some people complain. It's like back to... Ooh, okay. I do like back to basics. I think it's because the mat's so dark. No, I think it's fine. Ziggy, how's it going, man? How you doing? Alright, whatever. I think this is fine. Hey, maybe more than any other scenario. There's gotta be one, right? That's alright. I can live with it. Actually, let me move this to this side. Start shuffling up some decks. Alright, so I got most of it done. I have the chaos bag already. If you need to see inside of it. Oh no, I can't even show inside of it. The camera just doesn't work like that. The chaos bag is already set up. I'm playing it easy, right? I am an easy believer because I'm easy. But yeah. Thanks to Magic, I want to make to go back to Heroes I've played a long time, like Wolverine and Gambit. Currently looking for a good deck list for nice. That'll be fun. Yeah, I really, with Marvel Champions, when I go back to like older heroes I haven't played. Trish is shuffled. Alright, I think this is a first player token. I don't know. I just had it and looked fancy, so I'm just going to keep it there. We'll need those for a second because I saw that we need it. These are action tokens so that you all know. So we got that. Okay. Let's read what we got going on here. So, the Pit of Despair. Princess Bride, anyone? Your eyes flutter open with the languor of one who has slept for days on end. Your senses are in no hurry to return. You blink and struggle to see through the inky black surrounding you. Every inch of you aches with dull, throbbing pain. Dude, it just explained my late 30s. I'm going to look at these deck lists and silently judge. That's fine. Your skin is cold and numb, and your clothes are waterlogged. Your mind swims with half-articulated thoughts and tangled memories. You have no idea where you are or how you got here. Again, this is just mid to late 30s. You snap to attention, heart racing in your chest. You lie on a jagged stone floor in a shallow pool of dark, ice-cold water. Knowing panic will only make the situation worse, you take a series of deep, meditative breaths. You try to remember something, anything, that might allow you to retrace your steps, but your mind is blank. You remember who you are, Silas, Trish, but nothing whatsoever from your recent past, sad. You steady yourself and examine your surroundings. The chamber appears to be a natural cave formation. Kelp dangles from the ceiling. The stone walls and floor are wet and slimy. Can we eat the kelp? Rhythmic drip, drip, drip echoes throughout the otherwise silent cave. This cave has been underwater and not too long ago. A result of the tides, perhaps? You swallow your fear like a lump of cold iron. It is low tide now. A cold shudder ripples up your spine. You examine the ceiling and are surprised to see a slab of metal set into a rough stone overhead. Its polished surface is alien to the rest of the natural cavern. You call out for help. Help me. Sounds like I woke up after a bender and hear the cat start to throw up. Your dread deepens at the reply, an awful croaking and gurgling that permeates the tunnels, a sound no human can make. So I'm just going to make sound effects the whole time to entertain you all. Okay. So gather all the cards from the sets. I've done that. Place each key as follows. Set the blue and green aside. Blue and green aside. Face up. Red, yellow, and purple keys face down. So we got red, yellow, purple. And shuffle them so you don't know which is which. That's fine. Remove black and white from the game. They are not used in this scenario. I just put them back, so I don't have to worry about that. Put the unfamiliar chamber location into play. Okay. Okay, deck. So let's do our agenda deck. We'll put it up there. That's the cats. Unfamiliar chamber. Okay. In the play, each investigator begins at the unfamiliar chamber. Yay! Hey, Trish. Hey, Silas. Find each of the following locations, set them aside out of play. Idle chamber. Oh, are they on the other side? Okay. Idle chamber. Altar to dragon. And sealed exit. So they go aside out of play. I'll hint to you that hard mulligan for a weapon for Silas. You'll have to be able to deal with energy. Okay, that's good. Oh, is it Dagon? That is Dagon. Well, it's now the dragon. The dragon obeys. Set the rest of the title locations aside out of play. Wait. Shuffle the remainder title locations and randomly put 3 of them. What do you mean randomly 3? There's only 5. Are these not all of them? Oh, there is more. Turns out there's a lot more. Turns out my deck got all messed up. Okay. Okay, so shuffle the remaining tile locations and randomly put 3 of them in play to the left side. Alright, how's it want me to do this? Okay. So we get 1 there. 1 there. Okay. Easy. Can do that. Set the rest of the tile locations aside out of play. Okay, can do. Is more than okay. Also, hope your characters can hold their breath. Me too, man. Set each of the following cards out of play. Okay. The amalgam. Cool. I don't see that. Oh my god, all these cards got shuffled up. No. Oh wait. Are they in here? Is that why? The enemy. Both copies of Blindside Treachery. Okay, Blindside Treachery. All 3 copies of From the Depths Treachery. From the Depths. Okay. Add the flood tokens to the token pool. Okay. Oh yeah, flood tokens. Shuffle the remainder of the encounter cards to build the encounter deck. You are now ready to begin. Okay, so these get says play. Last time I played, it was the Essex train line in Dunwich County. Tons of. Oh yeah, the Essex train was good. All right. Then we have to read anything else? Okay, we'll learn about tidal tunnels when we have to. We'll learn how to play the game as we have to. I'm sure I'll get rules wrong, so just, you know, yell at me. Cool. My focus isn't working. Oh, wait. I'm doing the wrong one. That's why. I have the wrong button on. There we go. There we go. All right, then we'll read the agenda, and then we'll read the act. Agenda. Oh, that camera is way off. Oh, that's a big glare. A salmon lays dead on the ground nearby. Its scaly flesh just starting to rot. You could tell from the kelp and the dripping wet walls that the cavern was underwater not too long ago. How much time do you have before high tide? When your turn begins, if you are at a fully flooded location, you struggle for air. When your turn ends, if you did not enter it unflooded or partially flooded, you take 5 damage. Ouch. All right, then our act card. You have awakened in the waterlogged cavern and have your mind robbed of its memories, and you are not alone. Well, no, I got Trish with me. Whatever else lives in this cavern, it can't possibly be friendly. You have to get out of this place and back to civilization. So we need 6 clues per person. I just want to see something really quick. Make sure that this is... Okay, so you can kind of see it. Cool. All right, so we're starting. And some of the cards that shouldn't be in the deck. I think I saw a copy of Furtive Locals. Oh yeah, wait. Why are these mixed together weird? You're right. Some of these shouldn't be. Wait. No, that is. That is. That is not. That is not. That is not. Where did these come from? That is not. That is not. That is not. This is expert gameplay already. That is not. 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 Okay. You didn't review my Soul Marble Gym now. Second scenario? Yeah, but they were just like all mixed up weird, I guess. Alright, so hold on, let's see. Really quick. I just want to see what we have going on here. Because there's supposed to be, no, 2 there. Okay. 4 here. 2, 3, 4. 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, the pitchfork, the little sunset thing isn't, and the gears aren't. All right, cool. That's fine. That's fine. Caught it. Good job, Steven. Thank you. Okay, that's all shuffled. Oh yeah. Discard. Come on. All right, so 3 branch tunnels. You can tell I play a lot of Arkham, so pick a... I appreciate it. Each swathed in darkness, a foul odor like that of a decaying fish permeates the tunnels. So it says 3 challenge on it, 1 clue per person. After unfamiliar chamber is revealed, randomly choose 1 set aside, face down keys, and place it on it without looking at it. All right. Two clues. We will take this random key. What is it? An action? I see to pick up a key at a location? Or is that only when you drop it? Okay, so there's no clues on it. You can use an instant ability to take it. Okay. Okay, cool. So that first. Yeah, free action as long as there's no clues. Yeah. All right, cool. Cool. And then how does tunnel movement work? Well, let's look this up real fast. So it's right here. Locations with unrevealed tidal tunnel sides exist in multiple encounter sets. For example, blah, blah, blah. Because these locations can come from multiple different encounter sets, they have no encounter set on their unrevealed side. See it. Okay, move over. Can I just move from one tidal tunnel to another? Adjacent locations are considered to be connected to one another. Okay. A location is put in place, put below, left, or right. Oh, wait. During this scenario, adjacent locations are considered to be connected to one another. Okay. So, left, right, down, whatever. Yeah, they're just adjacent. Location that is put into play below, left, or right. No location set should be set in the location indicated position with no other locations between them. Location that is next to an adjacent location is matters considered adjacent. Okay, locations are only orthogonal. You cannot put a location into play where an existing location already is. That makes sense. Hey, occupy the new player. Okay, that's fine. All right, so let's do Silas is going to be like our first player. So let's see our 5 cards that we get. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. All right, so we got Stunning Blow, we got Lucky, we got Daring, we got Stunning Blow, and we got Cherished Keepsake. What's a mulligan here? Is it leave out and then shuffle in after the fact, right? So opening hand, each player may take a single mulligan by setting aside the 5 cards, drawing the equivalent 5, and then reshuffling. Okay. Let's just mulligan that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Track shoes. All right, so treachery. We can draw a new one because I could shuffle back in. Hey, or net. Okay, cool. That might help. How much are Arkham Horror collections? A bit. We draw weaknesses they don't get. Yeah. What stinks is they reprinted all this stuff recently, and now they're already like out of print. That's like the more annoying thing with Arkham right now. All right, so that's Silas's hand. Trish. 2, 3, 4, 5. We have obfuscation, breaking and entering, our telescope, astounding revelation, and slip away. I really don't know if I need any of this. I don't know what this would be good for. Also, I don't understand how astounding revelation works with Myriad. You just put it in play. Obfuscation is good. I heard you would sell your Arkham collection for a quick 10K. Dude, I'll sell anything for a quick 10K. Telescope keep, Myriad toss, obfuscation. All right, we can keep obfuscation, telescope. If there's gonna be enemies, do we need slip away early on? B&E, add your foot value to your skill value for this investigation. If you succeed by 2 or more, that could be good for investigate. See it while searching your deck. Ah, okay. Yeah, B&E seems good. All right, we'll get rid of these 2 for now. Draw 2 more. Slip away is probably fine the mulligan. Yeah, okay. Bam. All right, weakness. Bam. Cracked the case and followed. All right, cool. It is time. So Silas is not book smart, but he does like to punch things in the face. So we'll probably build out with him a little bit and see where that takes us. Let's actually, hold on, wait. Let's rearrange this very slightly. Move my action thing over here. Can you punch the information out of books? I feel like you should be able to. Okay, so let's look at Silas. Let's see. With your net, you get +1 foot for this evasion attempt. If you succeed, you commit 1 or more skills to this test. You may automatically evade another enemy. Okay. That's interesting. Overpowered. Man, lots of footwear. Oh, the harpoon. You get extra fight. I mean, you all were saying something about fights, so. Of Worldwake, Innistrad, Dark Ascension, and wow. Hopefully they're worth some. Alright, so first action, I want to get the harpoon. Because I feel like I should stab things. So it can cost 3. So you get +1. You get +1 fist for this attack if you committed 1 or more. Hold on, wait. I want to see if we can. Which way to do this? Because it's like focusing a lot on it. If you committed 1 or more skills to this test, your attack deals +1 damage. Okay, stop focusing. Skill test in. Hold on, wait. This is gonna drive me nuts. I just want a fixed camera. I don't know if you can do it easily on this. Update 6. I don't want an update. Settings. No, of course it automatically does it. Oh well. Playing the catalog first will help with money. Uses 5 secrets. Secrets. When you spend secrets in the catalog, you pay for an item assets. Oh, that is interesting. Okay, so the catalog uses 5 secrets. If this catalog has no secrets, discard it. You may spend secrets on the catalog as resources to pay for item assets. Played by any investigator at your location. Okay. Let's do that. First action, we'll play that. Cost 2. Secret. Sorry, I'm trying to get the secrets out. By secrets, I mean normal tokens. All right. So let's get 3 secrets on here. As our first action. Second action. Then we'll do the harpoon. So harpoon costs 3. You get +1 attack, +1 fist for this attack. If you committed 1 or more skill cards, you get to do other things. That's really fun. Or not. Alright, so I feel twitchy all of a sudden. I know, right? I guess we'll use all the secrets. Why not? Or at least 3 of the secrets. There's our second action. Let me stack them because we're going to run out of room pretty quick. Track shoes. We do get the +1 foot. And after you move, but before enemies at your location engage you, exhaust track shoes, you get test 3. If you succeed, move to a connecting location. Sure. I'm just going to spend 3 resources. And that'll be our 3 actions. Beautiful. Alright, cool. Silas did not punch any clues out, so that's good. Map's going to grow quite a bit too, that's fine. When nails when your shoes are mandatory in schools? Yeah, I mean, that was the best time. Okay, so we have an event. We crack the case. Fast play after your investigator discovers the last remaining clue. Okay, so we're not there yet. An event. Okay, asset. Investigate revealing connecting location as if you were there. When an enemy makes an attack of opportunity against you, cancel that attack. Oh, that's not bad. All right, what is it? 3, and we have 4 books. So after you discover 1 or more clues at your location with an enemy, either discover 1 additional clue at that location or automatically... Oh, man, Trish is good. Jeez. All right, so we have followed. We have B&E, pocket telescope, obfuscation, and crack the case. We haven't gotten the last one yet, so we can't do that. The obfuscation thing could be good once we get enemies and whatnot. I mean, we could probably do it soon, but whatever. Just that doesn't have magnifying glass. The goated clue getting card. Oh well. Skill value for an investigation. If you succeed by 2 or more, you automatically invade an enemy's location. This action does not provoke attack of opportunity. So B&E could be interesting just to make sure basically that we get it. Okay. Obfuscation. Oh yeah, it is a fast card if you want to use it there. Okay. All right, so let's... You know what? Let's just... I'm just gonna... all right. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to just do it. I'll be back in a little bit. All right, appreciate it. So we're just gonna try to do it. 4 versus 3. Let's just see how the draw is working tonight. Let's just start basic, chat. First one is... Okay. That was a fail. That was a fail. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You know what? I might do it again, but I might do a followed and throw away to get the book icon and try follow. Let's just try it. Let's just try it. Second action. Slow and steady. It's fine. A HUD. -2. If you fail and your location is flooded, take 1 damage. So we were 5 -2. We still succeed. So we do get our clue. A clue, chat. Okay. So now, with our last action, I think we're going to do breaking and entering. And then crack the case on top of it in a second, assuming we succeed. So we'll spend 2. -2 is most common. Okay. So we're adding our value. So we're 8 against 3 right now. I just really want this to succeed. -2. Okay. So we have succeeded. So we get the last clue. Now on top of that, if we use crack the case, which states, fast, play after an investigator discovers the last remaining clue location. Okay. Investigators at that location gain a total of X resources distributed as you wish. X is that location's shroud value. So our shroud value is 3. So we can do... I really hate that song. I'm thinking 2 for Silas right now and 1 for Trish. I don't know. It just seems kind of fairish, I guess. Harvey Birdman, basically. All right, so that was it for the investigators. We were done there. Our round sequence. So, enemy phase. There are no enemies out there, so we don't have to do anything with that. Now we reset all of our actions. Oh, we could get the key, right? For free. Let's just do that. She's gonna take the key. So we have the purple key. Okay. That doesn't fit in there. Been too cool. All right. Ready all exhausted cards. Ready all exhausted peoples. We each draw a card. Silas has drawn the meat cleaver. Let's go. And she has drawn eavesdrop. And then we gain 1 resource as well for each. He's up to 3. She's up to 4, 5. And then we would draw down if need be. Okay, cool. So the Doom, I keep wanting to call it threat value. The Doom value on this is 7. So we're going to increase it by 1. It is up to 1 right now. Advance the agenda of the Doom threshold. It's not. And then each investigator draws 1 bad card. So you get a bad card and you get a bad card. So first bad card is Revelation. If your location is unflooded, Undertow gains Surge. Otherwise, put Undertow into play in your area. So it is not flooded, so it gains Surge. Test Head 4 or Book 4. Oh, God. If you reveal one of those tokens during the test, you automatically fail. For each point you fail by, choose and discard 1 card from your hand. Surge. Surge is everywhere. Okay, so we're not good at books, and we're not good at the head. Okay. God. So even if I got up to 3 and we get -2, we'd still lose all of our cards. I am just gonna roll the dice on this. You could just bought, yeah, basically. Come on, success. What is that? -2? -2. So we lost all of our cards. So discard them all? Yeah, discard all of our cards. Sad day 20, sad. Okay. Bad card on Trisha's side is Lurking Deep One. Prey, the lowest one. Forced after Lurking Deep One engages you, take 1 damage. No, Trish. So she is going to take 1 damage. She goes from 8 down to 7. So we do have to deal with that at some point. And by some point, I mean probably sooner than later. Okay. So Silas, he's only got 2 attack, and we have 4. I can attack it since she's in my spot, right? With Silas. And the harpoon just gives us +1 attack if we use it. So we're just swinging for 5 against its 2. So I think we're good. That's why evasion kind of sucks. I got it. Holy cow! It is playing like the same songs over and over. But I can attack her card, right? Which one do I want? Hold on, I just want a different song. Wow, they were just. Give me 1 second, chat. We're just gonna go with that. Draw a card first to see if you get a skill though. You can power up the harpoon damage. Yeah. Play the theme from the Dunwich Horror on loop. Alright, yeah, I like the idea of drawing a card. That's fine. And we draw Quick Thinking. This skill is successful by 2 or more. After it resolves, you immediately take an action as if it were your turn. This action does not count toward the number of actions you could take each turn. Alright, so we could play it and then take another action then if we felt we need to. Alright, so we'll do the fight action to get +1 attack. Oh, I guess that exhausts, right? Wait, does it exhaust? No, it doesn't exhaust. It doesn't say it exhausts. Okay. Alright, so we're doing 5 against 2. So we get hit, right? No, that's only if they retaliate. No. Do we get hit or does she get hit? Trish gets hit by you. Yeah, I hit her. So it does 1 damage to her. Cool. That was fun. Alright, let's swing again. Shuffle that up. This is our 3rd action now. Get to bounce the... Wait, you get to bounce the skill back though using it. Oh, you mean... True. If I got it, yeah. Did you punch a lady? I sure did. All right, so we're using our fight ability again. So we're swinging 5 against the 2. Okay. -1. So did a damage. Success. Then we can say if this skill is successful by 2 or more. It was, right? It was a -1. Is that what I literally just pulled that I can't remember already? Oh my god. I'm like blanking out. Yeah, it's -1. Okay. So it's -1, so we succeeded by 2 or more. So after resolves, you may immediately take an action as if it were your turn. This action does not count toward the number of actions you take. So we can take another one. So we're good. So wait. His ability. After you reveal a chaos token during a skill test you're performing, return a skill you committed to this test to your hand. Does this count committed to that skill test because it was done after the fact? It was committed after the fact, right? You had an extra action to draw a card? No, I want to punch him again, right? I want to keep punching them. Let me commit skill tester in Discord pod. Judge. He's dead? Why is he dead? I only did 1 damage. He has 2 life. He should not be dead. Yeah, no. He's not dead. But yeah, so we use that. But yeah, so wait, how does his ability work? Harpoon gets +1 damage if you commit a skill, right? No, because I didn't. Okay, let me rephrase this, because this didn't get committed to the skill test, because I didn't use its little question mark ability. I just played the card, so that doesn't count, right? Because I wanted to be able to use it again. Like, I'm kind of confused on how his ability works. So after you reveal a chaos token during a skill test you are performing, return a skill card you committed to the test to your hand. So is that what I should have done? Is I should have used the card as the question mark, gotten the +1. I get this card back because I committed the little symbol to it, and then I play the card to get the extra thing, right? Is that like how I should have done it? So you commit a skill card before revealing a token. Then after the token is revealed, Silas has a window to return the card. Okay. So it's not the text on the card that they're saying for the skill card. It's the symbol on it, right? I feel like I'm very dumb with this right now. What does it say to do on Hollow Heroes? You never play skills, they only commit? Right, but so, okay. Let me back up with it. It counts. If Silas bounces a card with his ability, it basically acts as if he didn't commit in the first place. You lose the icon the special ability the skill grants. I guess I was thrown off because this was done after it succeeded. And I didn't commit it to the test. Right? Because it was done after the fact. So the skill test is already successful by 2 or more, and I didn't play any cards on it. Oh, even if it was after the fact, it was committed to it? Okay, let me back up for a second. We're not talking about this, right? We're just talking about the text. We're going to commit skill cards, and that's before the token is revealed. But you wouldn't know if it worked then. Because it says if the skill test is successful by 2 or more. So we wouldn't be able to play the card until we knew if it was successful by 2 or more. So it has to be after the token was revealed. I feel like we're saying different things. Yes, we're not talking about the skill card. We're talking about the skill test. Okay. So the test is actually using it. So we used it. If you're supposed to use the skill test for this, then the skill card represents innate learned abilities, characteristics that improve and invest in your skills. Skill cards are not played from player's hand in order to resolve their abilities. Skill cards must be committed to a skill test. I still don't understand how that's committed to it. If a skill card is committed to a skill test, its ability may be used during the resolution of that skill test as specified in the card. Oh, so it's part of the resolution, I guess. Okay. I'm sorry. Skills are committed and are part of the test until the end. So when you commit, you get the icons, and if the test does the thing, got it. So I'm getting both the things. Okay, so I'm playing the card. I get the symbol, plus then if it does the thing, I do the thing. Okay. So, to answer the earlier question, yes, if you committed one or more skills to the test, to the skill test, this attack deals +1 damage, which it does. So you're right. This guy would be knocked out. Cool. And then after you reveal a chaos token during a skill test, you are performing return a skill you committed to this test to your hand. So this comes back to your hand. And then, yes, we can do an extra thing. And then, like you said, we'll just draw a card because that makes the most sense. Which is daring. Commit only to a skill test during an attack or an evasion attempt against an enemy. The enemy gains retaliate and alert for the duration of the skill test. After the test ends, draw one card. Once per round. That's fine. We only did it the one time. We haven't done it any other time. All right, so that's a new card that we drew. Because we never committed the first time. We just like swung and missed. Okay, he is done. Moving on with our life. Now, what do we have over here? Eavesdrop, obfuscation. Look at the revealed side of a connecting unrevealed location. So I guess we could put the pocket telescope in play and just check out all the other locations. We would just look at it. It doesn't like reveal itself, right? So we just like glance at it, see where we want to go. Hey, Bardic, how's it going? Track shoes, the perfect footwear for a seafarer. Hey, Diamond's Edge. If you have bounce, okay. So I'm thinking let's do the pocket telescope with our first action. Spend the 2. And now we can use the ability all the time. Not as an action. We exhaust it. To look at a revealed side of another location. So again, I believe we just look at it. We don't reveal it. So we can exhaust that. I don't know. Let's look at this one. So this is a bone-ridden pit. 6 shroud, 1 clue per person. For each key controlled by an investigator at Bone Ridge Pit, it gets -1 shroud. Okay. Isn't the cave dark? Don't ask questions or comments. If there are no clues on the pit and you control the yellow key, I don't. You notice an old joint socket near the skeleton. And we can do a flashback. Okay, so I don't think I want to go that way yet. So, is there a torch on your phone? Yeah, for sure. For sure. So we'll do second action. I guess she'll go to this tunnel and go check it out. Yeah, why not? So this tunnel is the underground river. It cannot be fully flooded. Cool. 4 shroud, 2 clues per player. After it is revealed, increase its flood level. All right, so we got to put 4 clues on there first. And then increase its flood level. All right, so we have the white side, which is partially flooded, and the black side, which is like fully flooded. So partially flooded. I think that's what it said. Yeah, light side's partially flooded. The other side's fully flooded. So now it is a partially flooded location. Cool. I guess we're our last action. Yeah, I mean, it's 4 against 4. After you discover 1 or more clues at a location with an enemy. Okay. All right, so we'll just test 4 versus 4. We'll see what happens. Maybe we get lucky. Again, we're on easy, so... Did bad things happen recently? No, I just don't know how to play the game, it turns out. I'm not good. I didn't do skill cards correctly. Skill cards versus skill tests still confuse me to this day. I wish they would name something slightly different, because I can never tell what's what. All right, 4 against 4. Head out to get some stuff done at home. If you have a big question, shoot me a message on Discord, and good luck. Appreciate it, Steven. Take care, man. That seems bad. -3. If you fail and the thing is in place, put it in the plate. No, it's not. So I just fail. Cool. Okay, that's that. So next step is with the enemies. We have no enemies. That's fine. And then we reset all of our actions, do our stuff. That's that. 3, we go up to 4. She goes up to 4 as well. Draws a card. He gets Peter. Intel report. And ready's up. Okay, cool. Is that everything there? That's everything there. This goes up by 1, so it's up to 2. So that's kind of weird and tricky. A lot of people struggle to play him and just think of skill cards as events that only get played during a test. And you can count. So when you just to double check everything, the one thing I have that is like mentally blocking me is because normally with like the asset card, right, you can use this symbol on this card. When I play a skill, I use this as well. And then if this works, then we do the thing, right? It's the only card that works that way. Just clarifying. All right, then we're up to 2. 1 card, 1 card. I think that's like the weirdest hiccup for me. Time for bad cards? Wait, wrong game? It's basically still bad cards. All right, first bad card is Swarm of Rats. The rats. Okay. So he's got rats to deal with. We're going to punch so many rats in the face. And she gets test 3 book. I slipped a shot of the past in the deck. Perfect. If you reveal a Tomb Thing token for this test, you automatically fail. If you fail, take 2 damage. Oh, that's sad. All right, so we're testing 4 against 3. I don't think I want to throw away Intel report. I think I'm going to throw away Eavesdrop to get an extra book. So that's 5 against 3. Be good. Be good. Hey, okay. What does that do? +2. If this is an investigation, you may choose any reveal location you are now investigating as if it were the location instead. It's not an investigation, but we do succeed. So I'll take success. Okay, cool. So now we want to punch rats in the face, which should be easy. Okay, so let's just punch a rat in the face, as you should. So I'm testing my 4 against its 1. -2, success. The only kind of good rat is a dead rat. Am I right, chat? Am I right? Peter, we could play, which might be good. He is the big man on campus. Yeah, let's play him. Let's see what happens. Second action, we're going to spend 3 to play him, just in case. And my last action, Silas is going to come down to this other tunnel and go check out what it's all about there. So this is the title pool. 3 shroud, 1 clue per person. Title pool gets +1 shroud while it's partially flooded, and +2 when it's fully flooded. After title pool is revealed, randomly choose 1 set aside face down key and place it on title pool without looking at it. Okay, cool. So we'll take this key, put that there, and this gets 2 onto it. So we'll have to work our way down eventually down there, and that's fine. All right. I might do intel report to work on these clues. We need 6 clues total. We have 2. We can get to 3, 4, and then we can keep trying and see what happens. So, all right, I'm going to play intel report for 2. We would discover 1 clear location. I'm going to change it so that now it costs 4, because I have 4. And then we can discover 1 clue to 2 clues. So we'll spend 4 and just get 2 more clues. So that brings us total down to 2. And then our total up to 4. That was our first action. All right, second action, we'll just try. So we'll test 4 against 4. Draw a card. Oh, that's true. We could draw a card. Yeah, we'll draw a card. Okay. Because we are running low. You can handle this one. This is an event after you draw a non-peril encounter card, but resolving the card's effects, choose another investigator. The investigator is considered to have drawn that card. Instead, you gain 1 resource. Okay. All right. We're going to try 4 versus 4. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's how today's gonna go. Okay, so no enemies. So now we get to ready up. Flip everything over. Each person gets 1 resource. He's back up to 2. She's at 1. Draw a card. He gets another meat cleaver, which is nice, and she gets crack the case. And by another, I mean I threw the last one out. So that's the end of this. So now this goes up to 3. Out of 7. Back card, back card. His back card is Young Deep One. Prey, a hunter. After Young Deep One engages you, take 1 horror. We're going to put the horror on Pete. Because at the end, after your turn ends, you get to heal 1. So I might as well just put the 1 on him, right? And call it a day. That's what he's there for. And she gets to punch rats now, so that's fun. All right, so we got a 3-3 thing going on here. We could play daring. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. So if we play daring, right? Because we have the +1 from the harpoon, and adding this on will deal an additional damage, right? So we'd be able to deal 2 damage. Then we can use our ability to draw daring back, or get daring back, I should say. And then we get to draw a card at the end of the test. And then we couldn't get daring back a second time because you're going to do it once per round, which is fine. But maybe we could still do 5 and 3 and be okay. Just want to see something really fast. Okay. So, all right, for our first action, we can use the fight action on this card to get +1. So it would be 5 versus 3. Yeah, we might as well commit daring. So we're going to commit daring to it, which again, so that brings us 5, 6, 7, 8. And they get retaliate and alert. So I don't remember what alert is. So alert is not in this book. Does anyone remember what alert is? And retaliates if we fail. So we'll test that So it's, what did I say? 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, but against evasion checks. Okay. Thank you. -2. No, we succeed. Okay, so we succeed. So we deal 2 damage to him because the harpoon was the one. We get to use our ability to return a skill you committed to this test to your hand. Cool. And now... Oh, we get to draw a card because of the daring thing. Cherished keepsake. Okay. If the skill test is successful by 2 or more after resolves, you may immediately take an action as your turn. So we could do quick thinking because we would bring this up to 6. And in case we get a -3, right? This is the only way we lose is the bad token. I think we're going to do it just in case. I think we're going to do quick thinking just in case. So with our second action, we are at 5 against 3 plus 1 more is 6. So 6 and -2. Okay, so we didn't succeed by 2 or more. So we can't take an immediate action, which is fine, but we do kill it. So small victories. I'll take it. That was our second action. Okay, so last action. I'm gonna grab the meat cleaver. Do I? I feel like my one weapon's already good. Do I need a spear and a meat cleaver? I guess one is for like if you don't have a skill test associated to it. No, we'll wait. I don't think that's well, because if we test it doesn't really matter because we're probably not going to succeed. We've yet to pull one of our +1s. Yeah, we'll do it just in case. We'll do 1, 2. Dual wielding is the way to go. I agree. So we'll play the meat cleaver just in case. Cool. All right, he's done. So now she gets to punch a rat. She can only punch for 2. I really want to punch a rat. All right, we'll swing. 2 against 1. Draw a +1. Okay, that's fine too. We punched a rat in the face. There are +1s in here, right? Wait, did I not put them in? I know I did. Wait, did I really not? No, they, oh my god, okay, they're all falling out. I did. I'm just amazed by my bad polling ability. He's cheating? I'm cheating with success. So many tokens. Okay, cool. So that was her first action. So now... correct the case after you do the last one. Non-peril card. Okay. Alright, we'll just test for... You could buy the same tokens, but this will never be reprinted. Oh, I forgot to put that one in. We'll just test 4 versus 4. We'll see how this goes. Now that we know that there's +1s in there. Okay. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. So we're up to 5. What was the other one? Oh, yeah, this is after you get... Okay. We'll test it one more time. 4 versus 4. The draws may be going my way now, chat. They may not. Which one is this one? The weird shaped one. 3. If you fail, the thing isn't in place. We don't have to do anything. So just, we failed. That's fine. All right, cool. Reset. I feel like we're doing okay. I mean, maybe we're not. I don't know. Draw a card for him. He gets another Peter. She gets Mr. Rook. Mr. F. No enemies. They don't do anything. This goes up to 4 out of 7. Let me get back cards. All right. His back card is Lurking Deep One. Oh, wait. After our turn ends, we heal 1 horror. I forgot to do that. Lurking Deep One. After the Deep One engages, you take 1 damage. That's okay. We have a lot of life. And her bad one is... If your location is unflooded, it gains Surge. No, it's partially flooded, her location. Otherwise, test 3 foot. 4 if your location is fully flooded. If you fail, choose and discard 1 asset you control. If you cannot, lose 1 resource for each point you fail by. What we could do is we could do... You handle this one. Right? So this says fast play after you draw a non-peril encounter. It's a non-peril encounter, right? Card, but before you resolve that card's effects, choose another investigator. I choose you, Silas. The investigator is considered to have drawn it, and then they gain 1 resource. So we're gonna play this. She gains a resource. Now the reason I'm doing this is because the 3 foot test, we have 4, 5, 6. So we're testing 6 against the 3 for Silas. Sweet. Success. Major success. Okay. So, Lurking Deep One. I mean, we could just straight up punch him in the face with Daring again. That's what I think we're going to do. The reason being is because Daring, we could play this with our Spear. Let me put this on top. Or a Harpoon, sorry. If we committed 1 or more skills, we were committing a skill, we would get +1 damage. So it's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8 against his 2. Zero. So success. 2 damage. We committed... after you reveal a chaos token during a skill test, you're performing return a skill you committed to this test to your hand once per round. We did 2 damage. Kills him. Cool. All right. So our not fun part. Oops, that was one of our actions. Is... we have to like get the clues off of here. And I'm not good at clues is my problem. All right, let's draw a card, which is Eureka. So we would get an extra book. And if this skill test is successful, the investigator performing this test searches the top 3 cards of his or her deck, draws 1 and shuffle for a card and draws 1 and whatever. Don't need the clue. I'm going to eat everything. So we could test 3 against 3. There's a chance we succeed. There's a chance we do not. But there's a chance we succeed. So we're going to take that chance. I'm feeling lucky. 3 against 3. Let's go. Give me big money, big money, big money, big money, big money. Shuffle. This doesn't feel like a good one. No, we failed. Right? Yeah, we failed. Okay. Womp womp. Sad D20 sad. That's fine. It is now up to Trish. So let's do Mr. Rook. I don't want to do him yet. Okay. Negative numbers are good. They're not great, Bob. We're going to test 4 book against our 4 book. Actually, wait, no, we're going to draw a card first. All right, so Myriad. After Ascending Myriad cannot be played. When you search your deck and Ascending Myriad is meant to search cards, discard it. So this we can only use as the book symbol, right? Because like we drew it, but we can't play it. Correct? So I guess we'll throw it away. So we'll use it as a book icon. So that's 5 against 4. Okay, cool. Success. All right, we have 6 clues now. And then we can crack the case fast. Play after an investigator discovers the last remaining clue at your location. I did. Investigators the location gain a total of X resources. Distribute as you wish, and that's a Shroud value. So she can get 4, so we might as well. So we'll do 3, 4. Now, we have the clues for the pit, and one of us is built out. So I guess we will spend 3, 4, 5, 6 clues. Man, I didn't get the last key though. I don't know. We'll see what it is. I don't know what happens. So, hold on 1 second. Okay. So yeah, we'll spend all these clues, and we now move on with the pit. You find a path that leads deeper into the strange cave system, but before you can follow it to see where it leads, the sound of water sloshing behind you sets your heart racing. Oh no! When you turn to face the sound, what you see next nearly causes you to faint. It is an enormous hybrid of many faces and shapes. Gross. Some human and some aquatic, all of them misshapen and revolting. As the thing draws closer, you meet the frozen gaze of one of the faces upon its body, and you realize that you recognize it. Hey! Spawn to set aside Amalgam. Enemy engaged with the lead investigator. All right, so it's at the title pool with Silas. Shuffle this aside. Blind Dents and From the Depths. So these ones. Into the encounter deck along with the discard pile. So all this gets shuffled together. All right, so we take all the Title Tunnel cards and shuffle them. So shuffle the set aside Title Tunnel locations together to form a Title Tunnel deck, including the set aside altar to a dragon, a idle chamber, and sealed exit locations. Put locations on from the top of the Tunnel deck into play below, to the left, and to the right of each revealed location. Okay, but if you can't do it to the right, you can't do it, right? Let me double check that. Okay, yeah, it doesn't have a play. Okay, cool. So, and then we have to read Flashback 1, which we'll do in a second. So, really quick, we need our Title Tunnel deck. So, we take all of our cards, shuffle them up. Okay, so we gotta move her a little bit. Just move them a little bit. So, one goes here. To the left, down, right, can't do. Left, down, right, and then right. And then you have 3 left over, I guess. Okay, and then read Flashback 1. Oh, wait, it's each revealed location. This wasn't revealed, so this doesn't go there. Because that was never revealed. This was revealed and this was revealed. Okay. Flashback 1. You stay in a small office examining a worn photograph in a well-polished wooden frame. In the photo, a squad of men in military uniforms pose in front of a Bristol F-2 fighter plane. Several of the men wear tan British uniforms, the British, I already messed up. But one sports the olive overcoat and khakis of an American soldier, USA. His sleeves each bear a rectangular patch striped down vertically with the captain's paired silver bars. At the bottom of the photograph in black ink, cursive handwriting reads British 4th Army outside St. Quentin, 1918. The door to the office opens suddenly, startling you. You put the photograph down and turn to address the man entering. You identify him immediately by his dark brown skin, his strong jaw, his broad shoulders. It is Thomas Dawson, the American from the photograph. Hey, though he has aged quite a bit since his war days, and heavy bags hang under his eyes. One war ends, a new one begins, he says quietly. Oh, I guess I should say that quietly. Only this enemy is even harder to root out. You ask the man what a war hero is doing in the investigation business, and he chuckles softly, responds, ha ha ha, peace now. Welcome to chat. War hero, I don't know where you heard that from. I'm just doing my duty. You shake your head, but you do not argue further. You suspect that the squadron Captain Dawson rescued would disagree as well. In any event, I suppose you're wondering why I summoned you here to Boston, he says. Gesturing you to take a seat in front of his desk, you sit and respond to his remarks with affirmation, wondering aloud why a telephone call would not have sufficed. This is a sensitive matter, he replies. Only a few days ago, I lost contact with my agents, Miss Elena Harper. I had her investigating several strange reports I received in the past few months, all concerning a town called Innsmouth. Do you know the place? It's along the coast in the north of your town, Arkham, just by Ipswich. Ipswich. You know the place, though most have never heard of a decrepit seaport. Those who do hear only ill rumors. From what you understand, the town used to be a lively port before the War of 1812, but since it's become dingy and run down, an only railway line that runs through Innsmouth is abandoned, and there are no references to the town on any maps or any guidebooks you've ever seen. Perhaps she found something curious and has gone into hiding. But I suspect foul play. If you could mob work, it could be mob work, but I doubt it. I'm not spending any more of my agents until I know for sure. However, I have some room in our discretionary budget to hire a third party, such as yourself. You assume Agent Dawson is dancing around the truth, which is that you are expendable. Classic. I know it isn't much to go on, but I need to know the status of Agent Harper. Even bad news would be better than no news at this point. If you do me this favor, agency will be in your debt. You ask which agency Austin refers to, and a smirk tugs at his lips. It's one of the alphabets. When you snap back to the present, you still gaze at Agent Dawson's face, only now his smirk is twisting in a haunting visage of agony. Oh, God. So she dead. It is just one of the many faces that writhe in torment throughout those repulsive creatures' scaly, pulsating flesh. We met Dawson. Cool. Alright. Luckily, I had meat cleavers to punch this thing in the face. So we're going to do that. For sure. I don't think I need any of those tokens. Okay. So that's that. That goes away. The escape. What in the hell is this place, and why have you been trapped here? You have to find a way out, but more of the memories might be tucked away in the pit. You fell into the pit. After locations revealed, put locations from the top of the title deck into play below and left and right. There must be a way out of here somehow if each surviving investigator has resigned advance. Okay. So this guy is an elite monster abomination elite. Place it in the depths. I don't know what that is. So here's our monster guy. What are the depths? Some cards are referred to as depths. The depths are an out of play area. Okay. Cool. So it would take my key, but I don't have a key. So this thing's to be you. But I do have to punch this thing in the face in a little bit. Okay. So that is that. She has to look for things to like get us out of here, right? It's like the void with the slithering heart of Dunwich. When you break, yeah. So he's gonna be there. I'm sure gonna punch him when it's my turn, but first I'm gonna use my Exhaust my my pocket telescope to look at a revealing side of a connecting unrevealed location. I'm gonna look at this one. See if this is the exit. Fish graveyard. And you control the red key? I don't. Okay. So that's if you have the red key. We don't have that yet. That's either there or there. So we're going to use our actual action to move over to this place, which is an underwater cavern. Comes in with 2 clues. Really quick. Okay, so move from the underwater cavern to any flooded. So you can move from there to any flooded cave location. After it is revealed, it becomes fully flooded. Oh, that's sad. Okay, so fully flooded, which is not good for us because I think we take a lot of damage. Where did I see that? Is there, don't you, oh wait, I'm between cooking dinner. You dead? Not yet. Set up scenario. Thank you. Find a familiar chamber, blah, blah, blah. Idols, shuffle the cards. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Take 5 direct damage. Okay, so when your turn begins, if you're in a fully flood, oh well, that stinks because my turn's gonna begin. I'm gonna get punched in the face. All right, every time Doom is out on the agenda, I want to cry out Doom. Okay, so we have to put a location here and a location here as well. So we're gonna be taking 5 damage, which is terrible for us because we only have 6 life. So not good. Oh wait, when your turn begins, if you're at a fully flooded location, you struggle for air. When your turn ends, if you do not enter an unflooded area. Oh, okay. So we just have to leave. Okay. Okay, never mind. It doesn't just punish us. So it's when your turn begins, if you're a fully flooded location, you struggle for air. So our turn already was in the middle of it, so we're fine. When your turn ends, if you did not enter an unflooded or partially flooded location during your turn, take 5 damage. I think we're fine because, well, I'm not 100% sure how that works. Because let's say when your turn ends. I don't know. It's a colon. So usually it relates to the first sentence. So when your turn begins, if you're a fully flooded location. So when your turn began, we weren't at a fully flooded location. But when your turn ends, if you do not enter an unflooded or partially flooded area during your turn, take 5 damage. Oh, so you can leave and come back and not take the damage. That's interesting. Because we're just struggling for. I think we're fine. Because the way that reads, if you do not enter an unflooded or partially flooded location during your turn. Okay. Correct. You can't stay. But we don't take the damage now. We just have to like leave and then we came back. We'd be fine. Which means we started the turn not in it. Okay. Interesting. That's nice. Not just like one shot you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're up to 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he gets 1. Gotta leave and swim around. Right. I gotta love when the water physics in this game totally flooded in one place, absolutely dry in the next room. My card is resourceful. And my card over here is slip away. Okay, so the enemy is going to attack me. So I'm going to take 1 damage and 1 horror. So I'll take 1 damage and we'll place a horror on good old Pete. That's fine. 5 out of 10, too much water. IGN problem. 7 out of 10. It's always 7 out of 10. Okay, so that's that. That was our enemy. Sorry, we should have done the enemy first. Then we should have done all of our stuff. My bad. Did the wrong order. This goes up to 5. I have 7. Bad card. Bad card. Silas's bad card. Rats. Oh no. Test 3 book. If you reveal a hood token during this test, you automatically fail. If you fail, take 2 horror. I'm going to throw away the cherished keepsake. So it's 3 versus 3. We've drawn some zeros. There's a shot. It's not a good shot, but it's a shot. Okay. Okay, cool. Said before, but I wonder if Pete's sanity soak is a product of an idiot or he's genuinely brave and fearless. A little bit of A, a little bit of B. All right, so Trish's bad card is Riptide. If your location is unflooded, you gain search. No, it's very flooded. Otherwise, test 3 foot. 4 instead of your location is... Okay, so we test 4 foot. Okay, that's fine. If you fail, choose and discard 1 asset you control. If you cannot, lose 1 resource. Okay. So, we test 4 versus 4. Yeah, we'll do 4 versus 4. We would lose the pocket telescope, though, but... Let's see if it makes a difference. 4 versus 4? That seems bad. -2. If you fail and your location is flooded, take 1 damage. Son of a gun. All right, so we're down to 5. We failed, so we have to discard an asset. We lost our little telescope. Sad. Okay. Now time for the best part. The murder. That is what D20 is good at. So, that sounds terrible. Let's do... Let's do daring with the harpoon. When I play Arkham, I get murdered. Yeah, same. So daring brings us up to a 5, 6, 7, 8. And if we succeed, we draw a card. So it's 8 against the 3. -2. Still succeed. So, yay. So we deal 2 damage to it. Punch in the face, good. We did a skill test, so we'll take this back for 1 thing. And then we get to draw a card, which is some shoes. Oh, I want to throw shoes at it. All right, let's do the harpoon again. So it's going to be 5 against the 3. I'm also going to use resourceful. So if this skill test is successful, we get to choose a red card not named resourceful on a discard pile and add it to your hand. Oh, wait, we don't have a skill card. No, choose a red card. I could choose the bear or the meat cleaver. Yeah, we'll do it anyway. I don't know. It's probably not efficient, but, you know. So what was that? 5, 6 against 3. -1. -2 if your location is part. And then we have no flooding. So we have succeeded. This card goes away. This thing is in the depths or whatever. Gotta find your thunder buddy. So it's not like dead. It's just like he doesn't know what's going on, right? He's just like chilling. All right. So our shroud value is 3. We have learned about ourselves that we are not very good at searching for things with Silas. Silas is not a searcher. He's a puncher. As much as I would like to get those keys, I don't think it's going to work. So I kind of want him to look for the exit. I feel. And we'll see if something bad happens. So we're going to do that. We're going to use our action to pop over to this place, which is the underground river. Cannot be fully flooded. After it's revealed, increase its flood level. Okay, so it's partially flooded. comes in with 4. All right, so that's partially flooded. That's there. And then 2 more tunnel things show up. I can pull these down, right? Ra, welcome to chat. Did you pick the card from the GY? What's the GY? All right, so that's that. That's all of his actions. Now it's up to her. Oh no, oh, graveyard. You're right. I didn't. We'll just pick up a meat cleaver, I guess. No. We'll pick up cherished keepsake. Thank you. Good call. Okay. So we don't have our spyglass to see if those are the exits over there. We do have to leave that tunnel, though, because it's fully flooded. And we're gasping for air. So, what I'll do is we know one of our exits are here, 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 or here. So I'm going to walk out of this tunnel that's flooding to over here, which is underground cavern. Okay, so move from underground cavern to any flooded cave location. Wait, fully flooded or any flooded? So this is fully flooded. Comes in with 2 clues. So wait. Can we... Is partially flooded considered flooded? Like, can we just pop over here to our guy and... Or at least here? Okay, so a location with no flood tokens is unflooded. If a location becomes partially flooded, place a flood token on it with the partially flooded. Both partially flooded and fully flooded because they'd be flooded. Oh, that's fun. Okay. So we can use our move action to go to a cave that's flooded. So we can go to this partially flooded cave. We can just like swim over here. Okay. Interesting. And then we can try going down here and seeing if there's anything good there. Because I'm pretty sure this is the one we looked at before that wasn't good. I think. I don't really remember. Yeah, so let's use our move action. And we'll swim all the way over here. And then I guess we'll just walk down to this one and hope it's not like flooded or anything. Fish graveyard. Oh no, we did see that. Shoot. It was this one we didn't see. After you end your turn at fish graveyard, if you do not control a key, we do. So we don't have to worry about that. All right, so 2 clues. 1, 2. Go on to there. If there are no clues, but there are, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay. Cool. Let me just move her so she's more on that. All right, that's the end of that. Refresh. Next time you mention the cherished keepsake called Mr. Potterson. All right, I'll check it out. All right, 1 here. 1 here. There's no enemy, so we don't do the enemy thing. His card. Oh no, Stupor. Put Stupor into threat in your play area. Stupor can be healed as if it were a single point of horror on you. After you take a parlay, draw, or investigate action, you cannot take any of those attempts. Okay. Okay, so we can only do those actions sometimes. Okay. Her card is you handle this one. All right, so this goes up to 6 out of the 7 now. So that's about to pop. And then bad card, bad card. His bad card is, hey, more rats. All right, I'm kind of running out of space here. So he gets some rats. And she gets Lurking Deep 1. After Lurking Deep 1 engages you, take 1 damage. So I'm down to 4 life now. All right. I'm going to punch some rats in the face, as I do. So, investigate, parlay, or draw. That's fine. We're not doing any of that. We're going to do 5 against the 1. +1. Makes them stew. You throw that perfectly good bone. You know you can make a good stew with that. All right, so rat's dead. I feel like him now. We're just gonna kind of like see if we can find other areas, and kind of explore with him maybe. Because we can probably try to evade him. All right, so yeah, let's have him search for an exit. So we're gonna go over here to this tunnel. Ooh, sealed exit. Okay. If the investigator at the sealed exit controls the green key, resign. You unlock the gate and swim through the tunnel to freedom. Return all of your clues to the token pool and place all your keys in this location. Okay. So we need the green key still. But it becomes fully flooded. Okay. So this could be our green key, or our green key is hidden with one of these cards. Okay. All right, let's move back to the underground river. So we have to try to get that key. Well, she has to deal with that. Okay, we'll do that. We'll deal with all that in a second. Okay. So she's got to punch a lurking deep one, or we can just evade it, which is probably realistically what we're going to do. So our first action, we're going to use evade. It's an event. So evade, add your book to your skill value for it. So we get a total evade of 8 against its 4. And then if you succeed by 2, okay, so 8 against 4. Okay, we succeeded by 2 or more. The evade enemy and is non-elite. It is non-elite. It does not ready during the next upkeep phase. Okay, cool. So it will sit there for a little while. So next action, I'm going to have her come over to the title pool. And then we're going to try to search for the clues. So we'll spend an action, 4 against the 3. She does need more clue stuff going on, but that seems bad. If you fail and your location is flooded, take 1 damage. Okay, so we failed, but the location is not flooded, so we don't take any damage. Okay. Enemies go. He does not ready up this time. We're during the ready up phase, I should say. So this all goes back. He's up to 4. And she's up to 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10 total. He draws a card, which is Painkillers. She draws a card, which is Shadow Agents. While Shadow Agents engage with you, you cannot discover clues. Okay. After it's evaded, discard. Okay. So that's my weakness I got to deal with. All right. So 7. This advances. So your worst fears have come true. Puddles of water that had barely reached your ankles are rising and joining one another. You scramble to find higher ground, but your efforts are for naught. In a matter of minutes, the water level has risen to your knees and shows no sign of slowing. Increase the flood level of each revealed location. Until the end of the game, each time a location is revealed increases flood level. Okay. So get our flood tokens out. So partially flooded. Fully flooded. They're already fully flooded. Fully flooded. Fully flooded. Partially flooded. Partially. And that's everything. Okay. That's that. So your every movement is coupled with the loud swashing of rippling water all around you. If the tide continues to rise, the cavern will be completely submerged in a matter of hours. When your turn begins, if you're in fully flooded location, you struggle for air. Okay, it's the same thing as before. And this goes down to 0. Oh boy. All right. So bad card. Bad card. Hey, Cyber Jace. All right. So if the is in the depths, put it into play, engage with you. Otherwise, place the depth. Okay. So he is now going to be engaged with us again. So I get to punch that thing again, which is fun. And she gets test 4 head or 4 book. All right. We'll test the 4 book. So 4 against 4. We fail by 1. For each point you fail, choose and discard 1 card from your hand. We'll get rid of Mr. Rook for now. That's fine. Okay. So Silas is in a fully flooded location, which is not good. We do not want to be there. Should have healed him a while ago. Oh, shoot. It should attack me. I forgot to do that. So it should have replaced one of our keys on it or attacks you. We should have had it attack us before and once more before. We should have a little less life than I thought. That's okay. Okay. So let's do what we do best. First action, daring. So it's going to be 8 against the 3. Zero. We have succeeded. We'll draw this back with our special ability and we'll draw a card. Hey, Mr. Potterson always told Wendy things would turn out okay, but then again, Mr. Paulson was a teddy bear and he didn't know any better. Second action. Excuse me. We're just going to go 5 against 3. Success. Murdered the thing. And then our last action, we're going to run away so we don't die from flooding. Idle chamber. All right, hold on. 2 clues. And it's partially flooded. Place 1 set aside blue key on it. Okay. If there are no clues in the idle chamber and you control the purple key opens the store door to the far end of the chamber, revealing a shrine with 2 familiar statues, one of them white. Okay. Okay, that's fine. All right, so she now has a +1 shroud value on this location, unfortunately. Oh, wait, we have to deal with shadow agents. So we have 4 foot. Can we just evade it? We can. It'd be 5 against 5, and the odds of success aren't great, obviously. All right, let's try evading it. So we'll throw away this so we get 5 versus 5. Are you winning? I don't know. I'm not losing. That's bad. -2. If you fail and control a key, take 1 horror. Son of a gun. All right. Let's try to evade again. My 4 against its 5. That's bad too. -2. So we failed. I don't have a way to like get rid of him. Oh, actually, you know what we could do? All right, we're going to run away. Now, what would happen is we would move and we would play obfuscation. So it's a fast, it has 3 charges on it. When an enemy makes an attack opportunity, which it would, spend 1 charge to cancel the attack. So we fast play it for 2. So that goes down. Comes in with 3 charges. They would make an attack of opportunity. We'd use a charge to cancel it and come down to this room, which is a title pool. Hey, okay. Randomly choose one set aside face down key and put it there. Comes with 2 clues. And it's partially. Okay. So that's all of that. Now the enemy would go. He was here. And prey means he chases me, right? Yeah. So, each investigator takes a turn performance action. Okay, enemies. Well, he would move and then attack, right? Yeah, I think that's how that would work. He would move first, then attack. Okay, so he would move and attack me for 2. So she's almost dead. Then that's it. Now he would ready up at this location. Then we ready everything else up. One resource. He draws a card, which is resourceful. She draws manual dexterity. I have no cards left. Okay, so put that up. Put that there for now. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense. I'll put that there for now. Okay. This goes up by 1 out of 8. Back card. If your location is unflooded, it's not. Otherwise, test 3, 4 of your location. Okay, it's not fully flooded. So we have to test 3 foot. We have a lot of feet. We have 4, 5, 6. -3. So 6 against 3, we succeed, so we're fine. Okay. Her card is restriction. If your location is unflooded, Undertow gains search. Otherwise, put Undertow in play in your threat area. After you move, take 2 damage and 2 horror. Discard Undertow. Card from your hand. Test 3 fist or 3 foot to cancel the pull of ties. If exceed, discard. Okay. That is terrible. Okay. All right, so let's try to evade the shadow agents first. And we'll use manual dexterity. So we're testing 6 against its 5. We'll leave that there. 6 against 5. Come on. Give us a good one. Okay. Okay. Oh, shoot. She's not supposed to go first. I'm supposed to have him go first. I messed that up. Shoot. Why did I do her first? I've never done her first. I was so focused in on that card. Because that like screws everything up. All right, I'm gonna do him first, but I'm gonna say that her first action. Well, her first action would have been done differently then. All right, I'm taking it back because I messed up. I don't know why I did her first. The whole plan is he's always been going first, and he has to come over and just murder them. That was the plan. But D20's stupid. He goes here. I want to punch the soldier or the shadow agent. We do. Who cares? Thank you. All right, so we're gonna do the harpoon. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dude, Earl daring. So 8 against 3. I'll pull the red one again. Don't worry. Oh, okay. +1. Okay, so we get the card back with our ability. We draw a card, another daring, and does 2 damage to him. My last action is I'm going to punch him in the face. I'll use a daring. We're not going to be able to get it back, but we might as well, right? To make sure we do this. 8 versus 3. -2. Succeed. We get to draw a card, but we don't get that card back. Shadow agents are dead. Okay. Then what we wanted to do is try to test our 4 on here with her. So it's 4 versus 4. Try to get the clues. So we'll do first with her 4 versus 4. -2. Failed. Try it again. Okay. Success. Last one. 4 versus 4. Hey, okay. So that got all that. After I pose reveal, okay. Then we can get this key on her. Is the red key? Is that the key we need? No, we need the green key, which means the green key's here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, the key we were trying to get to the beginning. So we have to go up there. Start murdering things. That's fine. All right, let's ready. So he would hunt. He's going to move here, which is fine. Then we ready up. Six. She gets the 1. He draws a card, which is a siren call. Okay. Siren call, not great. She gets another manual dexterity. Do we have more than 8 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8. Down to 8. Okay, we're good. This goes up to 2. Bad card. Bad card. Okay. Test 3 book. If you reveal that. Okay. My 2 against the 3. I have failed by 1. Take 2 damage. Down to 3 life. That's fine for now. Her bad card is increase the flood level of the nearest location that can have its flood level increase if no location. Okay, so we could do it with the nearest one is the one we're on. So we'll do that. Okay. As an additional cost to commit 1 or more cards to a skill test, you must pay 1 resource for each matching skill icon those cards have. Okay, that's fine. So, first thing we're going to do is Silas is going to move up here and deal with the lurking deep one. So, when it engages you, take 1 damage. We're down to 2 health. That's fine. HP. I've never read the HP Lovecraft. I will at some point, I'm sure. All right, so we're going to attack it. We're going to use Daring. Now, it has 3 matching symbols, so we got to pay 3 resources. So, we're doing 8 against 2. -2, we succeed. We'll get this card back and draw a card. Manual dexterity. Kills this thing. We'll spend our last one just get an extra resource. Cool. Now, we have to get rid of Undertow because we don't want her to die. We have to discard a card. Now, in doing so, test 3 fists or 3 foot to fight the pull the tides. If you succeed, you discard it. So we'll test 4 against the 3, but we'll also use manual dexterity. So it's 6 against 3. So as long as we don't pull the automatic fail, we're good. Okay, we're good. And then we get to draw a card from that card. That goes away. So what was it? Oh, that was the move. That was our first action. Second action, we can test, what is it? 4, because it's partially flooded. 4 against 4, but we can do this. Commit this if there's a clue at your location. So that's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7 against 4. We succeed. We tied it. So that's good. So we get one of these clues. And then we'll do it one more time. 4 against 4. Oh, that's bad. If you fail and the thing is depths in the play is in the depths, put it in the play, engage with you. Son of a gun. What are the odds we draw that same one twice? Oh, wait. Where did it go? Oh, I put it in the discard accidentally. This thing is going to kill us. No, it's not. It's barely not going to kill us. Cool looking tokens, I know. Okay. So, we have to place a key on it after it engages you, so we'll pop a key on it. Okay. Now, it's going to attack for 1 and 1, so she's down to 1 life and 4 horror. Everything refreshes. Man, this is getting close. 1. Draws a card. Draws a card. He has too many. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, we have 10. We'll get rid of track shoes and Peter. What's the goal here? We have to get this key at this point and then just go here. And then we're done. We win. Is it hard to keep track of everything? This one's not too bad. There are certain scenarios that get kind of crazy. This one's not too bad. Okay. This goes up to 3. But some of them are pretty tough. Like, we're just like a lot going on. I shouldn't say tough, just a lot going on. All right, his back card is test 3 foot. If you fail, okay, so we see we fail. So we're testing 4, 5, 6 against 3. -2, we did not fail, so we succeeded. Okay, her back card. Okay. She's dealing with 2 enemies. Oh no, she dies. After the lurking deep engages you, take 1 damage. Okay, she's dead. So that key goes there. She's dead. Man, that's rough when it's like you just like forced after it engages you take a damage. She has like no allies though. That's what we really needed with her. Does she have any in this deck? Oh, I should have Mr. Rook out there. He would have helped. Oh well. All right, so she's dead. Yes, so she'll have physical trauma, so she'll start with 7 instead of 8, which is still a decent amount. All right, so I gotta punch some people in the face, as Silas is one to do. The more important thing is I have to somehow figure out how to get that last clue. Is the harder thing. Okay. So let's punch the big guy first. We have to do daring. It's going to cost us 3 because of Siren Call. This is do 2 damage onto the amalgam. +1. Draw that card back. And then we succeed, so draw a card. Stunning blow. Okay. So he took 2 damage. Next action, we're gonna do. We'll do resourceful. So we get. Actually, no, we won't. We won't. What we'll do is we'll use the meat cleaver to fight this time. And we get +2 attack. So we'll do that. So it's going to be 4, 5, 6 against 3. -2. So we succeed. So that kills him. I think he drops the key, technically. And then... As an additional... Oh, wait. If this attack defeats an enemy, you may heal 1 horror. As additional cost to initiate this ability, you may take 1 horror to deal 1 extra damage. So we can heal a horror, for whatever that's worth. We gotta kill this guy now. So I'm just gonna attack him for a +2. Actually, we'll use Stunning Blow. We have to pay 1 to do it. Because it'll let us invade him as well. 0. He is now evaded on there. So at least we won't take a hit for a round. Okay. That's all that. Now it's our turn. Or now it's Refresh turn. He re-engages us with 1 damage. I forgot to put that on. Draw a card. It's Guts. We gotta get rid of a bunch of cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give it a keepsake. That's that. This goes up to 4 out of 8. We get our 1 bad card, which is rats. Literal rats. Okay. We'll attack the rats. 4 against 1. -1. Success. The rats are dead. Second attack. We won't do anything. We'll do 4 against 2. Hope for the best here. Oh my god, we get this one every time. So we get this guy back into play. Oh my god. We're gonna lose because of this. Attack the lurking deep one again because the siren call is really messing us up. And we just get auto fail. Okay. Okay. All right. Hanging on. So, Lurking Deep One's going to attack us. Pete's going to take both these hits. He's dead. We're going to take this hit. So we get 1 down, 1 down. This goes up to 5. We refresh everything. Fearless. And we get a resource. I'll get rid of Fearless for now. Bad card. After it engages you, choose to discard 1 card from your hand. Okay. I have no room left. I don't know why that's still there. Alright, discard a card from our hands. We'll get rid of Guts. Yeah, I mean, we're just okay. Yeah, we're just gonna get swarmed by enemies, and we can't do much. Let me think. There's really nothing we could do. I mean, there's stuff we could do, but we're just kind of like stalling out in this spot. Oh, actually, no. I take that back. I actually lost. I forgot when he first engaged us, we didn't have a key. Because I think the key drops, or did we get the key? Well, that matters now. Yeah, placed on the location. We actually lost. The reason being is because I keep forgetting when this comes into play, it dealt 1 damage to us. So we would have been physical horror for each. So we would have died. All right, cool. Started off with a loss. Super good. All right. So, if no resolution was reached because each investigator was defeated, you sputter and cough up an entire lungful of dirty water and sand. Cold, dark seawater laps on at your skin as you spit the last of the bitter salt taste back into the rolling tide. A pair of warm hands shoves you into the back and pulls you up into a sitting position. Thank goodness you're alive, someone says. Even though they strained voice, you can hear a rhythmic Indian accent and unwavering confidence of the trained professional. As your eyes adjust, they take in a sky of dark crimson, the full moon hanging just below the blackened sun. We have no time to spare. Come on, get up. You wipe your stinging brow of salt water from your eyes, your strength returning slowly. Your savior is a woman with long, raven black hair. Her tattered trench coat has seen better days, and bruises splash across her dirt-covered skin. You seem confused. Where are you looking at me like that? The stranger asks. All right, so each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of cards in the victory display. I don't think that's anything. Well... but you do not spend it yet. So, 1. We get 1. And there was none in here that had victory points, right? I'm pretty sure not. Okay. So we get 1. I love water and sand, no problem. Yeah, because the only one was the underground river. This one still had clues on it. Everything else was good. All right, interlude 1. Puzzle pieces. You have no clue. You have no idea who this woman is or how she knows you, yet she seems comfortable and familiar with you. You strain your memory trying to think of how long you may have met, but it's no use. You're certain she's a complete stranger. Having woke up in a cold, wet prison with no memories, you aren't feeling very sociable. Your fear and distrust must show because the woman backs off and narrows her eyes. What is it? What's wrong? You respond by saying you truly don't remember, or she responds by saying you truly don't remember. Well, that's going to complicate things. What do you recall? Do you remember anything? You relate to the woman that flashes a recollection that you experienced earlier. Check the memories record. There was one. We did flashback 1, right? Meeting with Thomas Dawson. So he's there. I think that's it. I think that's the only memory we have. So you put 2 and 2 together and ask the woman if she's Miss Harper. Ah, so you don't remember me. She asks that with a playful smirk, but you shake your head in response and explain that you only remember being hired by a man named Thomas Dawson to find her. But that was, oh, you have forgotten a lot, haven't you? Speaking of Dawson, where is he? Did you see him down there? Your thoughts turn to the twisted, mangled face that triggered your flashback. Agent Harper's expression turns dour as she watches your eyes. I see. I wish he hadn't come to this forsaken town. Those brutes are going to pay for this. You ask who she thinks is responsible for Dawson's death, and she raises her eyebrows in response. Right, you don't remember. As far as I know, the last time anyone saw either of you was just before you visited the esoteric order of Dragon. Draw your own conclusions. The conspiracy deepens. Each investigator records 1 additional experience, so we're up to 2, which is good. we don't get any of the other ones. Right? Because we didn't see Secret Cult, Horrifying Devil, or Stick Together. Yeah, because this was flashback 4 here, which we didn't do. That was flashback 3, which we didn't do. That was flashback 2, which we didn't do. Okay, cool. So we got 2 experience points. Let's remember that. You point to the strange crimson horizon behind Agent Harper and note that the alignment of the sun and the moon. That began just after you and Agent Dawson entered the Order's headquarters, she explained. That was almost 3 days ago. I have no idea what that means, but I can't imagine it's anything good. All of Innsmouth has been locked tight lately. Not a soul in sight. You're lucky I figured out where you were. Or figured where to look for you. Your mind reels. The last thing you remember before waking up in that dank pit was enjoying a pleasant late summer's eve in Arkham. Now you're in another town altogether and your memory is filled with gaping holes. You wonder aloud what the date is, and Agent Harper replies, it's the 24th September. Do you use September? I don't know when exactly you arrived in Innsmouth or how much your memory is missing. Is there anything else you remember? Anything at all? The water sloshed at your feet again as you struggle to remember. In minutes, the tide has risen several inches and there's no sign of it slowing down. You fix your gaze on the woman who stands before you, her weary eyes, her disheveled clothing, the red marks on her wrist, and something else triggers your recollection. Wake up, we're almost there. The memory lurks at the precise of your consciousness, threatening to draw you in darkness. Hey, wake up, I said. You clutch your forehead as searing pain bounces through your skull. Wake up, damn it. Darkness pulls the edges of your vision, more memories come flooding back. And then it's scenario 2, which we'll do next time. Yeah, I should use the Arkham map. I have to redo it. Hey, thank you for the follow, Cyber G Cat. Appreciate you. Yeah, I have to download the app again for the 2 experience and whatnot. That was a good first scenario. I mean, I feel like we had it. We had it until we didn't. I feel like we did all right. Then just kind of just fell apart fast. Once Trish died, it was done. Yeah, had until Trish got 8. Yeah, that was no good for us. Campaign, new campaign. Where is it? Innsmouth. We have investigators Silas, and we have Trish. Okay, we did all that. Okay. Pit of Despair. Oh, wait. Shoot. Got flashback 1. Victory display was 1. Physical trauma. Oops, save all that. Prelude. Wait, no. Memories recovered was 1. Oh, okay. Yeah, we did that. Cool. So I think we're good. We don't have... Oh yeah, 2 XP, 2 XP. Okay, cool. That is updated now. Hello from Los Angeles. Hey, how's it going, man? So yeah, that was rough. But I feel like we did alright. Well, we did alright till we didn't, I guess. But yeah, it was good to get back in Arkham since it's been a while. God, I just can't believe I got smoked by that stupid fish. But yeah. Yeah, I just got this. Oh well. But I will say, compared to some of the more recent expansions, this one is good. Or better, at least. Definitely enjoyed it. But yes, thank you for reminding me about the Arkham map, because I completely forgot. It's very busy. Yeah, it is. But, you know, some of them are, like, a lot crazier. And this one was a bit better in that sense, so. Just dump these all in here. Freaking keys. Keys everywhere. But no, I do like it. I do like it so far. All right, chat. So what's going to happen is on Friday, we'll do something. I don't know if Novels is going to be joining us or not. So we'll kind of have to make a decision then. But yeah, so we'll do probably Friday stream. If Novels joins us, we'll do something with Novels. If she doesn't, we'll probably just play video games again. And then Monday, we'll do Marvel Champions. Yeah, we'll do Marvel Champions. Hopefully, I'll actually open up since with SmackDown, and we can actually do that. We'll see. And then Wednesday, we'll continue our Arkham Horror Progress. Keep that going and see how that goes. And, you know, maybe not do so poorly. But anyway, hopefully you all enjoyed the playthrough of this. Since, like I said, it's been a while since we've done this. So, but yeah, join Discord, join all that fun stuff. Excuse me. I really appreciate you all being here. Thanks for hanging out. Gosh. And, yeah, I'll see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Have a good one.